Hello, dear ones. Dr. Niikee here. So I've been hearing a little bit at the moment around talk about coming to centre. And so I thought I would create this little video as part of the New Energy Paradigm series to talk a little bit about what this means, why it's really important, and then taking it another layer and looking at how we can actually create an environment within our own energetic field so we're much less likely to go out of center. So rather than have to always come back into center. And so first of all, what do we mean by coming back to center? And, particularly if you're energetically sensitive, or even if you're not, I'm sure you can relate to times when things happen in your life and it makes you feel like rubbish. You can feel angry, you can feel sad, you can feel frustrated. And it's just when a feeling is just hanging on there for you. And, if you're a healer, if you work with energy, you might become aware of when you can take some of this energy on from your clients as well, particularly if they're releasing a lot of stuff. This density can become in your space, and then sometimes we can pick up on that as well, particularly if our energy is a little bit low. Then we become a match for these lower vibrational frequencies, and so we can take on those emotions as well. And in those cases, it's really important to remember that it's not your energy. And this is a really important defining thing as well. So if you ever do feel really off center, then, if there isn't anything tangible that you can pinpoint as to why this might be the case, then it's likely you're picking up energy from others or even collective energy, particularly at this time where we're in the collective, when there is a lot of energy clearing going on the masses, getting us ready for the new way of being. And so when we talk about coming to center, what we're referring to is bringing ourselves back into balance. And there's a number of ways that you can do that. And, probably one of the most potent ways is connecting with the breath, because the breath energetically moves us through our center, our energetic center, the center of all, which is through our heart space. And so as we bring our awareness onto the breath, we start to move energy through that space, and where thought goes, energy flows. And so just by conscious breathing, we can bring ourselves back to our center. And even science supports that, because we look at how that actually helps to rebalance the nervous system through stimulating the vagus nerve. But that's another topic in other videos that I talk about as well. But when we're talking about coming back to center, it's firstly having an awareness that you have gone out of balance when you're not feeling quite right, and pausing for that moment and bringing yourself back into center. And then when we're in center, just spending a couple of moments there, just being with that breath, because when we're connected to that breath, it's actually not possible for us to be thinking about a million other things. Or even if we're not aware of what's going on and we're just feeling rubbish, by connecting into our center, it helps to open us energetically, but then also connect in with our beautiful heart space, which holds that energy of joy, of gratitude. It is higher frequency energy. And so when we connect in with that heart space energy, it raises our frequency anyway. And this is the next layer that I wanted to talk about, coming to center. And so when we connect in with our heart space energy, and just take a moment to pause and really feel into that beautiful energy of the heart. If we're having trouble connecting with that heart space energy, we can bring to mind things that help us to feel gratitude, joy, appreciation, all of those beautiful energy, high vibing words, and bringing that energy into the heart space and just breathing that energy. Breathing that feeling in and out through your heart space. And just doing that for a few minutes, sometimes it might take a couple more minutes, but 5 minutes is usually maximum that you need to really shift yourself into a higher vibrational frequency. And then we ourselves are holding a higher vibrational frequency. We are no longer a match for these lower density energies, for this lower density information that is existing around us. So even if it's around us, it's not able to affect us because we're not a vibrational match. And this is the science of how vibrations work, that vibrations come into resonance with each other, and they magnetize their likeness. So if we are consciously holding a higher vibrational frequency, then it's not actually possible for lower vibrational energy to affect us on those deeper layers. Anyway, beautiful ones, I hope that was helpful. Have a beautiful day and connect into your heart space often. Take care. Bye.